Heroes are the core mechanic of Warcraft 3. They are really powerful units with spells and items, which makes them even bigger threat. So how hard it will be to beat Warcraft 3 without using any heroes? So here are the rules. Do not use any heroes, like they are not exist. That also means that I cannot accept any quests. Allied heroes are allowed. I can't control them. Heroes are allowed to use if it's necessary for the mission objective, and to beat a game on hard difficulty. Since I can't use Arthas here and get some more reinforcements, I will be limited with units on no-build missions. In that case, I need to micro these units well enough to survive. But I didn't know that Reforged engine will be my true enemy. In a Strahnbrad, we can find 3 more footmen. Our troops will become pack of skittles while fighting with orcs, but we need to keep all of them alive for the final boss. For some reasons, Arthas will get some levels, even without fighting. Preparing our troops unnecessary for the fight with Slave Master. We need to keep our damage output high enough. For some reasons, orcs in this mission do not focus low HP units, which is good for us. Slave Master is slain and my red M&Ms can go to the next mission. And I didn't even lose a unit. Grant will be proud. On Blackrock and Roll, I will move Arthas to safe position, where he can't hurt anyone. This mission required to build some footmen, which I'll gladly do. Uther will cover us in this mission while Arthas hiding in a forest. I tried to get some riflemen, but single footmen cannot do this. So I guess I'll work only with footmen this mission. And I'll make a little more than required. Just a little. The damage output is terrible, and even defending only with footmen will be hard. But we need to move on and slay Kigami? I guess he's like an anime character here who can make some copies and become the Storm of Blades. Kajima is beaten, and we can move on. This campaign is not so hard. Ravages of a Plague is a second no-build mission. Hiding Arthas and Jaina in a safe spot, and we'll work with 3 footmen for now. We should skip most encounters, which we can. Weak footmen cannot do this alone. Just break in the barrels here and move on. On section with scaly archers, skip it again. We can't save everyone this mission. I tried to access a healing fountain, but there is an ambush, so no luck. And Jaina with Arthas killed somebody. Probably I need to hide them better. Also, I will count here the number of restarts and reloads, so you will have an idea of how difficult it was. I've tried to hide them in a better spot, but I was spotted by ogres from mission intro? Sure, why not? And bandits have found me again, so I need to reload and save villages. I tried to split the enemies, and with some micro it's possible without a loss. But you need to be sure that you've killed everyone. And this was actually first quest, which can be completed without heroes, and Arthur still gets his reward. After first encounter, my troops need healing, but I don't have it yet, so I need to be careful here. Now, on Skelly Archer section, they focus in my low HP units. Nice. Running straight past them is not an option. I need to use shields and sacrifice one of my footmen. On the next section I can stick to left side, and I have only 1 footman now. Okay, at least I have now 2 priests with me. Priests are better fighters than footmen, so he can tank. Here we find Mortar Team, and move it away until it did a huge mistake. There are lots of skellies which we need to pull carefully. My first time didn't went well, with losing everything. On my second approach, I was able to slay some of the skellies before engaging. Just pull them with mortar team. And finally, we meet the boss of this gym.
We've been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation. I'm sorry I can't stay and chat, but duty calls.
Abomination with 4 skeletons. Fighting them was hard, and they will follow you everywhere. I lost a priest and a footman, but my other priest and mortar team finished the abomination. Now I can safely destroy the warehouse without pulling those 4 ghouls. The Cult of the Damned is pretty simple even without heroes. And one thing, the quest from previous mission gave me this potion, so it will be in the inventory. Our enemies do not have heroes in this mission, so we don't have a big threat here. Just build up, kill some stones, make a second base, make an army, and destroy the enemy, like a normal RTS. Funny to mention that even if you kill Jaina and probably Arthas, they will be resurrected after this cutscene. I didn't know that. And in the end, I decided to finish Kel'Thuzad with priests. March of the Scourge is... I already lost? Sure. So, March of the Scourge is simple as well. But the thing I didn't know that there was additional free footman here, triggered by Arthas, so I restarted again. In this mission our enemies have heroes, leeches level 6 and 10. Every time I'll meet a hero, it will be a boss fight. So I was really worried about this mission and made some towers to help me deal with enemy attacks. I tried to get the expansion, was caught by the enemy attack, and some meat wagons from the other side destroyed my towers. So I decided to reload. Yes, I'm using reloads in times like this, and I will try to use them not that often. Sorry. Main problem here is Caravan. I need to destroy it, and normally I would do it with Arthas only, because he is too powerful with his Divine Shield. So I just send my workers past these towers so I can prepare and make my own towers. But I didn't know that purple enemy will attack faster, so I went out to save expansion, lost most of my army to single leech, and decided to reload. I decided to move on to save my expansion, but Leech decided to attack my main base. In the end, I realized that I can just check the wave of enemies and pull it to my base to keep the expansion safe. But in this mission I was worried about last attack with level 10 Leech, so I just made a backline with towers, just in case. The caravan arrived at my expansion on not attack move, and all meat wagons were in range of my towers and were destroyed. No? Okay. On final minutes, purple and green attack looked scary. But this time, Leech made his ultimate ability on 2 towers while he were hit by others, so that went easy. The Culling. This mission will be simple, but I need to be quick. I want to produce more knights, so I can avoid Mal'Ganis in the city. I killed Arthas, but after cutscene he was resurrected for free, so I need to kill him again while attacked by some ghouls. I need all of my damage units in the city, so I built a few towers in my base to keep it safe. And almost in all cases where enemy attack my base, I'll use militia to defend. Half of the mission went really easy, until I met Butcher and Mal'Ganis at the same time. At the cost of few troops, I was able to run away and get to another part of the city. Here I met another mini-boss, which I didn't want to fight with my forces, so I left. Running away again from Mal'Ganis, and I'm good to finish this mission on a first try. And Arthas didn't touch anyone, so he is not able, right? The start of this mission is no build part, so it should be easy. I tried to get to dwarf base, but met wolfpack, which I didn't feel I can fight, and while running away I found another pack, and I can take this one. After that I found a troll, which actually calls entire troll city for the fight, so I fallbacked. I tried to take right path, but all trolls arrived for the fight again, so I decided to scout a bit and found a trigger for a dwarf base. Now I just need to make unfair battle between Arthas and Moradin, so I can finish both of them. First enemy attack arrives quick enough, so without any initial forces I struggle to fight them. I lost all of my workers except one, and with Gargoyle's attack I didn't survive. So I reload and skip the troll city without a loss. Killed Arthas and Moradin again and started preparing for first attacks, which went much better with initial forces. So I build up 3 another dwarf forces, build some tanks, killed a low-level leech and finished the mission. I was worried about the Dissension. It is now built mission where I will have only 2 mortar teams. And I'm not sure if you can hire mercenaries without heroes. Just look how bad it will be with only initial forces. I was almost defeated by 6 ghouls. So I ran past tower with 1 mortar team survived, and I can actually buy mercenaries. What a relief, I thought. I tried to take next undead forces, pulling it carefully by mortar team, but I didn't know that creep fiends are actually super powerful against ogres. What a surprise. So I lost, reload, tried to save both mortars, and lost 1 left to some ghouls. I didn't think that it was possible to beat mission without at least 1 mortar team, so I reload. On the next attempt, my mortar team was killed by single necromancer with a cripple spell, which decreased movement speed, attack speed, and damage. So I restart again, almost saved 2 mortar teams, but with dancing ogres and me nervous, it was impossible. After few tries, I proceeded with only 1 mortar team, hoping that it will be enough. I carefully pulled part of the enemy forces, smashed spiders, and then crashed the first ship of this mission. On next section with some spiders, I lost almost everything, but there is a mini-boss, so I took my mortar team and ran away, leaving my mercenaries alone. But here, I was able to buy the stronger forces, Ogre Mages and Troll Berserkers. They are really powerful without any heal. Next is a line of trees, which actually not a problem with mortar team. And if you already lost them, there is a shop with goblin sappers, but you can't buy them without heroes for some reason. So I'm glad that I was trying to save mortar team from the start. For the next section, I bought everything I can, because there will be a tower hallway, and I'm sure I will lose bunch of troops here. The towers actually focus in the mortar team, so I'll not be using them on the last ship. Next section is long and tough, so I made an attempt to skip it, but there are some necromancers slowing me with cripple, so it is not possible that simple. I reload and take a fight. I was able to finish 6 first necromancers while still having 2 ice trolls, so I tried to run through the last enemy's position and hoping that I won't be crippled again. And it worked for some reasons. So with last ice troll I was able to finish the mission. And now Arthas can blame mercenaries, because this time he wasn't involved. The last mission in this campaign, Frostmourne. We need to find the Frostmourne, while defending from undead attacks from 3 different sides. Without Arthas and Muradin, even the first pack of wolves will be dangerous. And while defending from undead, I lost 2 units fighting with wolves. And on next section, even more wolves, so I reload. While dealing with wolves, I started preparing my air forces of Griffin Riders to strike the enemy base. I tried to pull out few next wolves, but it isn't trigger for ambush, so I ran away and wolves were fine with it. And they won't attack you after this one. I win. And my reward is Fountain of Mana. What a joke. The next section is really hard, with some Yetis which can heal as well. So I kited and killed a few enemies there, ran by past them, and hide it in the trees. After that, I want to check the next section, and there are some spooky ghosts and skellies, and I didn't think that I could win, so I reload and try to run by past them. There was a cutscene with a mini-boss, the Guardian. I tried to kill him, but my low HP units were not enough. So I decided to reload and wait for my forces to regenerate a bit. In the meantime, I struck the enemy base with some towers, which went pretty easy, because purple enemy don't have any heroes on the last mission on hard difficulty. My forces a bit refreshed, and I ran through Ghost to the Guardian. And after splitting my forces, he just auto-attacked without using any spells. I'll take it. And I guess Captain Luke Valon IV took the Frostmourne. It was not Arthas, I'm sure. For Mal'Ganis' base, I've prepared a few proxy towers, killed Mal'Ganis himself, and finished the mission. Mal'Ganis wasn't even resurrected for some reason. I can't wait to see the Undead campaign, and in the final cutscene someone was talking with Mal'Ganis, and I'm sure that it was Sir Captain Luke Valon IV. I didn't know that human campaign didn't have much enemy heroes, so this was relatively easy. I can't wait to see the Undead campaign.